hello, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to Soul Reaver 2. So last time we acquired the Dark Reaver in order to enter the Light Forge. And this time I'm going to head into the Light Forge to claim the Light Reaver. So then we can use the Light Reaver on the pink crystal and head back inside the Sarafan stronghold. So we do need to jump back into the water, so we're heading, you see the three little things just sitting on the surface of the water, and there's the middle one with this circular image, so that's the one we're aiming for. That's the underwater door that is open. Okay, so when you're on this side, it's pretty much a straight line to the forge. Here we are. Okay, so just use the Dark Reaver to open the door. So just follow the passage, ignore everyone, just because you can. Okay, and from here you want to just glide to this column.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
Okay, so from here we want to reach that gate, but that is far too far away, far too far, to be gliding to. So we do have this on the ground with the Dark Reaver icon. So we've got the on-screen hint as well. Just make sure you have your Reaver out, make sure it is a Dark Reaver, and then you can use it right here. Okay, and just run straight across, and anytime you have a shadow bridge, just like this, most of the time it is timed, so don't dawdle in getting across there. So now we have this barred gate, so we cannot open this. It looks like this is something to do with light, so it does have a Reaver keyhole, but there is nothing we can do with this gate. But we can shift to spectral and then just phase through the gate. Well, I didn't want these guys to see me, but they saw me. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, whole gang's here. Okay. Oh, I picked up a sword. How did I do that? Okay. Okie dokie. So now just approach this wall. There is this glowing icon, and that is the same icon that is on the save altars. That is a handprint. So just go ahead and press action, and Raziel will do what he needs to do. Okay, so there is a star shape over there, so it's just prominently shown as that. That is a receptacle for an item. It is also a star-shaped item, same shape. So that is something we need to find in this puzzle. Also, there is a door across the way. You can't see it for the reflectors, but there is the same door here as well. So this has the Dark Reaver icon, so we will need Dark Reaver for this. So the idea is we need to get light coming off the reflectors. You see there's, excuse me, there's reflectors here. So we need to shine light through the corridors, through these doors, and onto the pink crystals. So that's another hint of how we use the Light Reaver. We shine the light on pink crystals. So that's two things to do. Open up each doorway and find the star item. So just shift to come on through this gate. And I will just try and kill everyone, just so I've got a chance to show you what's what. Okay, so on this side we have a reflector. We can actually clearly see there is light coming off that. That's because it's a nice day, so the sun is beaming down. So we can move that across the groove in the ground. If we shine it on this door here, that's a picture of a sun. So with the light shining on that door, the door will automatically open. So that's one thing we can be doing. Or we can shine it on this reflector, so through here leads to one of the doorways that we need the Dark Reaver for. So let me just show you, we have a reflector disc missing here, so that's something else we need to be doing. We need to find a disc to put here. And there's the door. Okay, so let's move across to the other side, see what we got to do over that side. So directly across from this door, just on these stairs, we need another reflector disc to put here. And there's a reflector sitting here that we can rotate. We can rotate it left to shine it on that door with the sun. Or to the right, there is a column there with the Dark Reaver symbol. So if we use the Dark Reaver on that column, the column will disappear and then the light can shine through the corridor. So obviously we can do none of this while we are in the spectral realm. We can't interact with anything. So we need a portal. The portal is all the way back here, so just make your way all the way along this passage and to the back of the area. And yes, that is one big sluow. Reminds me of a big dog. Okay, here is the portal, and as we shift here, we will be shown something significant. Okay, so there is our star item that we need, except it is under the gaze of that Sentry's eye. If you are under the gaze of the eye, you will end up just like that person that just died. So it will actually just force you to shift into spectral, which can be very annoying if you found the Dark Reaver and then you lose it again. So to deal with this eye, there is a hint in the room of what we need to do, and we're standing on it. So obviously there is nothing we can do here right now, so let's head back. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this reflector onto this sun door. Okay, that wasn't as successful as I had hoped. And you can go away. I'm busy. Okie dokie, so just head on in. Okay, so the door has closed behind us and we have a guy with a significant shield. That is one of the reflectors that we need. So anytime there's a guy with an item that we need and other enemies pop up as well, just ignore the other enemies. They will disappear once you kill the main guy. Okay, so that other guy just disappeared back into the ground. So now pick up this reflector disc. And the only place we can use it is directly across the way. We can't hop over that gap that I showed you on the first disc that was missing. Okie dokie. So we now have light shining this way, so there's nothing we can do to the right hand side because there's the column that we need the Dark Reaver for. So just shine this on this door. Okie dokie. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is trying to grab the Dark Reaver. So just follow the passage, ignore everyone because you can. I'm a busy person, I do not have time. Okay, so just shift here to get through the gate. Ow. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this block which looks significant. We can actually pull that out, but not in the spectral realm. And here is the font where we're going to get the Dark Reaver. Also, there is a passage up there, so that's the first place. That was rude, I was talking. That's the first place we're going to. So we can use these columns to climb on up. So you can only climb up in the spectral realm because they shift. So you cannot climb these in the material realm. Okay, and then just follow this to the end, to the portal. Okay, and while I'm here, let me point out, we've got another one of these. We can make another shadow bridge to get over to there. So that is something to bear in mind once we've gone back to get the Dark Reaver. Okie dokie, so the majority of the time at a font there will be a shade. So watch the light, it's gone back into the font. So you cannot use the font until you've actually killed the shade that's just come out of it. It's inactive. So that's quite an unusual thing. It's like the font has a spirit or something like that. Okay, so to get back up, we need to pull this block out, otherwise once we shift we lose the Reaver again and we're just back at square one. Hey, excuse me, where did you go? Okay, so now we're going to head back to that shadow bridge. Let me also point out, I forgot to mention, there is a door there that you can open with the Dark Reaver. So I think that's mostly just if you don't know what you're doing, if you're playing for the first time and you're going backwards and forwards a bit. It just makes it a bit easier. So I know that I will not be coming back this way, so I know that I don't need to open it. But if you are playing along, then feel free to open that gate by all means. If it makes you a little easier, feel easier, then that is fine. So you might want to kill this guy because he's actually shot a projectile at me while I've been trying to use the Reaver to make the bridge, and he's pushed me off, so I had to run all the way back around. Okie dokie. Okay, so we're shut in with another guy with a reflector disc. So just focus on him. We don't need to kill the other guys. Well, I can't even focus on him. Okay, so the gate that opened is not the one I came in through. I came in through that gate. So this gate is open, so just hop on down. And here is where we need to put the reflector disc. So currently that area is blocked off, but that's because there is a drop there and you won't be able to get out of there with this disc in your hand. So that's just a fail-safe. It's done that so you don't end up getting stuck down the gap. So just place the disc. Okay, and that gate's open, so that literally is just a fail-safe to stop you getting stuck. So now we're here, let's just go ahead and open this door because we now have the Dark Reaver. Okay, and we're back in this statue room. I will refer to this as the statue room. I've got that statue down below. And I'm just going to come around and use the Reaver again on this door. Okay, and follow, and now we're on the other side of this column, so let's go ahead and use the Reaver again to remove this column. Okie dokie, now we're set up to have the light coming through these two passages, so I just need to move this. Nice, so that is one. Whoops, I got a bit lost. And now I will shine the light down the other passage. So you just need to move this reflector. I'm busy. Hey. Okay, and the gates have opened just here, so we have a clear path. So now we just need to go and get the star. And if you did take note of the hint, we need the Dark Reaver for that. I tend to just ignore everyone. So yeah, there is a plethora of enemies here, but just come to this section, and something I do, you can use triangle to kick. Come on. There we go. So I actually kick the enemies into the gaze of the Sentry eye. A bit mean of me. Okay, so what we need to do with the eye is just shoot a projectile to blind the eye, and then we can run forward and take the star item. So yes, the eye has rolled back out, but it's fine because we are holding an item, so all the enemies have also disappeared. Okay, so then just hop on down, you'll land on the head of the statue and then just down again. And here we are, just place the star. Okie dokie, so the light forge is now active. So last time we just approached the forge and stuff automatically happened, but this time you have to do it yourself. So just approach the forge and then use your Reaver.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
Okie dokie, and Raziel's health has gone up again, so that happens every time you get a new Reaver. And the perks of some Reavers is this is the light Reaver, so we have a light source. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now just use your handprint again to get out of here. And this has been a very short video. I will soon be rounding off this video. So we do just need to open this gate with the light Reaver, so just kill the shade first, otherwise we cannot get the gate open. Okay, so now just climb either one of the staircases so that we can leave, and we were shown a pink crystal. So that is right under here, so you just want to shoot a projectile at the crystal. Okie dokie. So next time I will be entering the Sarafan stronghold. I will not be doing that today. So this is just mostly how to claim the Light Reaver for today. Well, I say mostly, completely. So anyway, to get out of here, just use any Reaver. Okay, so now I'm going to make my way back to the save altar, and that is where I will end. So this underwater gate, couldn't decide, is closed again, so you do need to hop out at the side to open that again. Okay, so that is the middle one. And you do want to aim a bit more to the left. Okay, and here is the save altar. My goodness, my words. So next time we will be entering the Sarafan Stronghold using the Light Reaver, and we actually won't be gaining any more Reavers. It's all going to be pretty much story next time. So that's actually also going to be a pretty long video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you there. Take it easy.